All right, so let's look at like starting to engage against a passer, and this is like looking at like some fundamental ideas. Now, first and foremost, generally when we're talking about starting from like an open position like this, I want to start seated because it gives me some say in how the engagement plays out. If I start supine, for example, notice that now it's hard for me to make connection on Damien, and now he can decide how he wants to engage with me. He can start going to outside passing straight away, he can start stepping inside here, and he just starts to dictate what is happening and starting to take me into his preferred positions versus if I play seated, I can use this to start engaging on him. I can come forward, start trying to make grips and things like this.
Super quickly, if you're enjoying the video, like and subscribe.
Even if I want to play supine, I would still consider starting out seated first. You'll see this, gi, no gi, like this is the case. Like if I'm wanting to play a De La Riva, I would use a seated position here to make connection, pull myself in, and now I'm playing supine with the connections that I want to have. Now, if we start thinking about taking initial connection in our training partner, we think about our training partner's posture. So exactly this, he could either play horizontal posture or he could play vertical posture, like head over his hips here like this. Based on his posture, this tells us exactly like what he's going to be engaging on us with. So if he's working vertical posture, we're thinking about what he's doing with his legs. So he's either going to be trying to step inside of my legs here like this, exactly, or he's going to be trying to step around my legs, exactly, and then, like this is what he's presenting to us. So we work with what we're presented with. So if he's vertical posture, I'm going to be thinking about trying to interface on his legs straight away, so I could be working shin guards here, I could be taking inside reaches, I could be using this to wrestle up, whatever it is. And we've talked about before as well, like if he's wanting to step inside on us, we're addressing this, either trying to post and move, or we can like work with it, pull into supine position. So if he's vertical posture, we're interfacing on the legs. Now, if he's playing horizontal posture, then he's going to be thinking about working with his hands in his head in front of his legs there. Exactly, and then this is what we're looking to connect on here. Now, when we're starting to play from seated and working against the upper body here, I'm generally going to be coming out to control his hands. But notice if I have control of like just Damien's hands or wrist here, this doesn't give me so much control over him. Notice like all the slack that's in this grip. So normally the reason why we start on the hands is to nullify him gripping on us, and we're trying to get past the hands towards the head and the elbow like this here. Because now once I get control of these things, I have greater control over his body. So when we're playing seated, head in front of hands here, we're going to address the hands, but our goal is to get past the hands towards the elbows. We can be working 2-on-1s here. We can be trying to come up towards like, collar and elbow grips here. I can be starting thinking about double triceps, whatever it is. Just we're starting to get past the hands towards the shoulders. And then what you will generally find happens is you're going to be playing between horizontal and vertical posture. So I might be trying to control Damien's hands here. He doesn't like this. He pulls away, in which case now I'm starting to connect on his legs. If I'm starting to try and threaten his legs, he might bring his head down exactly, and then we're starting to think about connecting on the upper body and trying to use this to set up our preferred types of guards.
If you're enjoying the content, check out Atomic Dojo, where you get access to online jiu-jitsu coaching. It's over 1,000 videos, you can ask questions and even get feedback on your rolling. Link down below.